I'm giving you the top billionaires on the planet. And I'm telling you right now, if any of these guys were with a black woman, I would shout them out. I'd be like, you know what, guys, we need to take a step back and let these women dance and sing a jig and do all this stuff and coon and buck dance and all that because they got something here. Because, like I said, I will settle for 10%. If I could just find 10%, because I'm on um, the top 20, the top 200 billionaires. And I would be willing to accept if only 20 of them were with black women, I would give it to them. I would say, you know what, that's a good number right there. But bro, I can't find it. So why are they all excited about Larry Ellison? I'm familiar with this guy. He's over Oracle. Um, he's not with a black woman, and I could pull that up. Let's look up Larry Ellison. Some of you may not be as familiar with him. I am, but he's the guy. If you're familiar with his product, which is he's over Oracle. But oh, I don't know if he's married, but he has a girlfriend. Oh, what do you know? She's I think she's some cross between. She might be Blasian or something. I mean, not Blasian, but white and Asian. She looks like. Because I know Larry Errolson. He's very much into Asian culture. 'Cause I used to read about him back when I was in the financial industry. And yeah, I don't see any sisters in the picture. So well, where's his swag at? And he's dressed pretty decent, right? So the other point that they were making was that these white men had to learn how to dress because of them and so forth. So he seems pretty presentable to me, and he doesn't have a black woman in sight. So it's just kind of funny, right? Yeah. So we're down this list. We're six, well, five billionaires in. These are the top billionaires, multi-billionaires. He's worth over 100 billion. Unlike the other guy, Horowitz is only worth about 2 or 3 billion. So we're going for the gusto. We're going for the top billionaires, right? The next one's Warren Buffett, and we don't even have to go there, right?
Nope.
We don't even have to go there. This is Warren Buffett.
Man look like a dude one or two generations removed from Jim Crow.
Yeah,
We don't gotta
exactly.
do
Come
that.
on, we ain't got to do it. But yeah, but he's next on the list, and then if we ain't got to do this one either. Do
Yep.
we really got to go there? Number seven, Mr. Bill Gates.
So that's seven billionaires knocked off
Yeah,
already.
but we ain't done. We got the next one, Steve Ballmer. I mean, come on, man. You can look at him and tell.
Oh, that's
But just
the
for
owner of the Clippers.
yeah, and he's
Oh yeah.
also the former CEO of Microsoft as well, Steve Ballmer. So I'm familiar with him. But let's just see if there's any chocolate in his repertoire. Let's see, because again, we're trying to do them a favor because we're pulling out the actual data. You see, ain't nobody else probably than did this for them because they out here deluding themselves that all these billionaires are jockeying for them, and we're just gonna pull out. I mean, look at this circle. I don't even see a black woman around him. But let's see if his wife is black. Because evidently these billionaires can't do away them. Oh my goodness, that's one of the whitest white women I've ever seen.
She look like a Molly.
Yeah, no, she's Connie. Her name is Connie. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to go to the top 10, and then we're going to have to get to our next point because I think at this point it's just sad for them to be thinking. But yeah, this next one I believe is an Indian guy. So we have a guy that's of color because you know how they like to, be intersectional and all of that good stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's Indian. We don't even gotta look at. We don't even
So
gotta
what?
do his. We don't.
Yeah,
We
you
don't gotta
already
do
know.
his.
But I thought, but he's melanated though. So shouldn't he? Wouldn't you think, according to their logic?
No, no, no. For the most part, most Indians they only gonna fuck with other Indians.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
a
but
fact.
he's worth 110 billion dollars. So I mean, so they lost out on that one too. Oh my goodness! But he's number 10. So just for the sake of, I'm just going to do a few more just to kind of rub it in. But these are the top 10 of the top 200, and then this guy Sergey. I mean, I don't think any guy ever named Sergey was with a black woman, but let's just let's just see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. So like I said, let's pull him up. Let's see if one of his who his significant other is. May not even be a woman. I don't know. Oh, this
Oh
nigga.
man, look at that.
Oh my goodness, he got a he got a Chung Lee, man. So there's two guys on this list at least that were with Asian women. Zuckerberg and this guy. So even the Asian women are women. But how come they're not even out here saying what these black women are saying? There are more Asian women with billionaires than black women.
Yep,
But how come they ain't out here singing and dancing the jig?
because they got some class and respect about themselves.
Yeah, but think about that for a minute. The very women that are with the most billionaires, hell, white women are with the most billionaires. Even D is like, right, right, yeah, D. I mean, I'm just asking questions. I'm not hating. Am I hating, or am I just, dealing with facts and figures?
This is bringing out facts. You can't dispute the facts.
Yeah.
You know,
So
within
and
those
then
top 10, there hasn't been a black woman as a significant other.
yeah, and I'm trying to be wrong though. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking. I'm in these top billionaires. I didn't even go to the bottom of the list because you would imagine that maybe the bottom of the list is where you would probably find it. But I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt in terms of going for the gusto because the way they're singing and dancing, you would think that the top guys are the ones. So that's why I want to do this. But
No, it whenever it comes to the B Dubs, if they're dealing with Brads, they're always gonna get the ones that the white women don't want.
yeah, but I guess
Always.
too many white women want these billionaires, so they off the market. But this guy, Ignacio Ortega, he's well, I was going to say he's Latino, but he's not. He's actually from Spain itself. So I don't know, right? He's not Spanish
He,
as a Mexican. He's actually from Spain.
a
So
Spaniard. He looked like he don't like morenas.
yeah, yeah. So we'll do it just for giggles here. But let's see. Maybe he likes a little. Maybe he's like one of that guy who was with Russell Simmons' daughter, right? Maybe he likes a little something like that. So let's see if we can see who he's with. Because we're trying to give them a win over here. Because again, they out here dancing about billionaires, and we just trying to see who the billions. Ah, here we go again. God damn. Ah, they call her. Okay, he said meet Maria Ortega, Zara's golden girl, and the most powerful woman in fashion. So I guess that's his wife.
Yeah, he looked like he don't like morenas, man.
Yeah, man. So so they lost with that one again. Oh my goodness, they couldn't even get this old guy.
He
Let's
probably a direct he probably a direct descendant of the Spaniards that kicked the Moors out.
Okay, so the next one is is an actual Mexican. So we got a Spanish guy, and now we got an actual Mexican. So this is Mexico's richest person, Carlos Slim Hilo. Okay, so let's see what he likes because he Mexican, right? So maybe since he's from Mexico, he may have a little bit more flavor. You know how they like to say when they get with these guys, they give them flavor, right? So let's see who his wife is. I said we might get a
Nope.
almost because this one right here, nah. But then there's one of them like her. She's kind of dark. I don't know if that's his next wife, but yeah. Nope, they struck out again. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna do one more. I think some people you might know, Michael Dell,
So we're on number 15 now.
huh? No, yeah, we're past 15. We're in 17. Well,
Oh, we passed it. Wow.
yeah. So I'm down to uh. No, I think that's a woman. Yeah, so we finally hit a woman, so we know she ain't with no black woman. Well, then again, I don't know. Should we check her? Because maybe she swings that way. I don't know. We're just trying to give them something.
Maybe.
We got the Waltons, and we got it's crazy, bro. I mean, at this point, we got Chinese people in here, and yeah, we can just go down the list. I'm
Yeah.
going to the bottom. I'm just going to the bottom at this point because maybe the ones at the top are just too high. So we're gonna go down here. Let's go to the last one on the list, bro. We're gonna see. Maybe we're gonna get lucky, right?
You think you're gonna find something at the bottom five?
We gonna see, man. I'm down to 200 right here. Oh hell no, it's a Russian, bro. Ah, this guy right here. I don't know, bro.
Man, it look like
Suleiman
he
is
hasn't seen a sister a day in his life.
he don't look like he know what a black person is, much less being
Black
with one.
black
What is up?
person, what's that? What's that?
So
No
let
black
me
people in my country. No,
yeah, let's see. So let's see who his wife is, man. Ah, bro, nah, nah.
it's my wife right
Oh, he,
there.
oh, he ain't getting around Putin, man. No, he can't be coming around Putin with no black woman.
It's my wife,
Yeah.
Elga.
Oh, so I
Elga.
actually, so I'm doing the African accents. You do the Russian accents. Is that it?
Man, I could do them all, man. They, they, they say I'm a good impersonator, man.
Okay, yeah, you can share that here. This is a very creative show. But anyway, yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. Yeah, so it's really sad, but yeah, they struck out. But let's do this though, and this is how I'm going to really nail this point home. You know where there is a high concentration of billionaires that do have black wives with
Yes,
actual black
black
billionaire
men.
men.
Yep, I was just
Yeah,
about to say that.
yeah, but you don't see them dancing the jig behind that. But these are actually where the women who are with billionaires who are black, these are the billionaires that they're with. So let's do them. And then we got a list. It is a short list, to be honest, because we can talk about the legacy of colonialism and resource, you know, exploitation and so forth, and how over the history we can get into all that as to why there's not more black billionaires, but there are some. And the vast majority of those black men who are billionaires are with black women, but you don't see them celebrating that for some damn strange reason, even though the numbers are on their side when it comes to that. Because I already showed you the numbers on the other side, and it just ain't working for them, right? And we're gonna even get into it on this list because I'm gonna show you something here. But let's see who TT Joyce Adenuga. She's the wife of Mike Adenuga, and let's see who she's with. Oh, you know what? I already have it preloaded. So let's see who she is with. Because you would expect that the way they're out here acting is that she would be with a white man, but oh, wait a minute, now we see the exact opposite. I see black people. So they're from Nigeria, and we've been giving Africa that work recently, but we're gonna show respect where it's due. And Africa has probably the most black billionaires, understandably so, because that's where all the resources are. And this guy is a billionaire, and this is him and his wife, right? So, what do you think Israel Young Lion makes a more powerful statement? What that white man Horowitz said, the Jewish man who is with a multiracial woman who said what he said, or this guy right here being with an actual black woman, being an actual black billionaire? What do you think it makes a more powerful statement?
Uh, this one right here. Um, I'm not gonna go off about what the billionaire gentleman, allegedly said because
Mhm.
he even came out himself and said that whole thing was even fabricated. So
Oh, really? He did?
yeah, he posted on Twitter and everything. He said, "Look, I love my wife and all, but I'm not gonna speak on a whole group like that."
Really? I didn't even know
That's
that, bro. So the whole
yeah.
thing was a front? So he never said that? Is that what you're saying?
He never said that. It was just a divertor's wet dream.
Oh my goodness,
Fa-
this is even worse. God,
Fabricated. It's a fabricated quote just to get all the divestors panties wet and all that.
I'd be goddamn. I didn't even know that, bro. I thought that was the actual thing he said. That's even worse, bro. But we still gonna give him that work. We
Of
still gonna
course.
kick them while they down. Why not? Because they shouldn't be coming out with this bullshit. But anyway, let's go to the next billionaire. This is Thelma Stewart and his wife, or this is Thelma Stewart and her husband, David Stewart. You see this couple here? There you go. Looks like a black man to me. Handsome couple there. But you don't see them getting all jolly about this. But these are certified billionaire couples. And yeah, unlike the other list, this is where they show up with the billionaires, but they're not celebrating that. And then And then we got this one right here, the third on the list. Let me go down, get past some of this advertisement. This woman's named Precious, so you know she got some money. Precious Maloe Motsepe. So I believe they're Nigerian also. Let me double check here. Let's pull her up. So like I said, man, we bring receipts over here. We ain't got to be playing around. Um, so here they go, right here. Her and her husband. Yep. So we can just go down the list. The same thing here. We don't even have to go. And then number five, you know who this is. Beyonce, you know who her husband is, right? You might be muted.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. But yeah, but you see the next on the list, right? Can you see that? Number five?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That, yeah. Come on.
Beyonce.
That's the first. That's the first set of people I think of when I hear black billionaires.
Yeah.
They're the primary targets
Yeah,
in
but
my
they're
head.
not even but they're not even worth. They said he's worth 1.4 billion, right? But this other guy on the list is worth about 6 billion, 6.3 billion. This guy, the one that's number one on the list. So you would think they would be celebrating that, right? Because he's way richer than Jay Z. But you know, but everybody, you know, they know who Beyonce is, so we ain't even gotta go there. We
Yeah,
ain't even gotta
I
go.
mean, this all comes down to what I was saying earlier. I can't deal with a group of women that don't really educate themselves or look to educate themselves. They just basically take what is given to them
Yeah,
and run with it. And
right.
I can't be with somebody like that. And the fact that they're not putting in the work that you're doing right now to prove and basically dismantle their divesting wet dreams
Hmm.
is that most billionaires, they just not they're not fucking with you. The
Yeah,
richest ones, they're
exactly.
not fucking with you.
And D said beggars. Yes, I guess beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, and finally, last on this list, we got Melanie Hobson, who's married to George Lucas. Finally. Okay, we got one. George Lucas and Melanie Hobson. And this one's particularly interesting to me because I actually am quite familiar with her because she's actually a Chi-Town homegirl. She's from Chicago, like me, and I've actually been to her office. She's over Ariel Investments, which is a company I used to work right down the street from. So I'm very familiar with her. And shout out to her. You know, she's with Joyce Lucas. They've been married for I guess 13 years. Here you go. And whatever, right? No problem. Ain't nobody hating. They found love. It is what it is. Who gives a goddamn? But this is one out of so many, right? And I'm talking actual marriage. I ain't talking about some billionaire that maybe dipped into some chocolate here and there. No, George Lucas is a billionaire. He's married to her. I think she's damn near a billionaire too, because like I said before they met, she was already successful. That's the other part that they're not talking about. That they're not talking about the caliber of the women that a billionaire would be with. But you got these
Right.
goofy wig wearing idiots who are even thinking that they would even be in the same room with some of these guys, right? But
Yeah.
she was already
Because
there. Yeah,
yeah,
go
because
ahead. these hoes don't know how money works. People with money, they're gonna want to associate with other people with money. Yeah,
That's just a class thing. And you know, let's face the facts. A lot of these black hoes, they have no class.
exactly. And here's the thing, though. Some of these women, like Melanie, and shout out to her. She's Chi-Town homegirl. Like I said, I've been to her offices. Very nice company. D in the comment section going off. He calling them beggars, peasants, paupers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, going in the chat. You roasting.
yeah, D be going in. But anyway, so look, she's living her best life. Whatever. Who cares, right? But at the same time, if you look at her and juxtapose it to the type of women that's out here having a ticker tape parade behind this whole thing, they don't even match up to her. Because, like I said, I'm familiar with her. She's from Chicago, where I am. I know about her business, and she was already at the top of her game. And I ain't just talking about money and all that. She's not one of them hood type chicks with a bag on her head. You notice that she
Mm.
seems to be very well spoken, well mannered. I've heard her speak before. Okay, very personable and all of that, very polite. How come they're not emulating those traits of the black women that are with the billionaires? You notice that they seem to want the reward, that is, I guess, to be with a quote billionaire without any of the mannerisms or any of the things that go along with that.
Yeah,
Isn't that kind of weird how that works?